Alright, we're ending this game, I think, here, at least for storm mode wise. Yeah, I think there's only 16 chapters.
So that's how you killed your wife.
Wouldn't you put on a shock, man? This man has no emotion. Who's the real monster here?
But why did you drop Kazuya off a cliff? He was just an innocent boy.
和美の血を受け継ぐなら人間でないと考えた。落とせば死ぬであろう崖に落とし、生きて戻れば人間でないということになる。そして奴は
Could just been a good father.
彼女をそれでは死ななんだ。
What's the fucking point of Lars then?
今思えば、わしはあの時和也を
Why'd
殺
you
してお
sire
くべき
Lars?
じゃった。もうわしに残された道は一つ。 すべての真実を語り、世に是非を問うことだけ。家族を殺され、貴様はわしを恨んでおるのだろう。
How do you know about that?
バカめ！貴様のことなどとうに調査済みじゃ。バックにラースたちがいることもな。
Go! Just let me know one thing. What does this war mean to you? When I came to, I was on a wharf with Lars. I had no idea where I was or what he was doing there. Lars said he'd received a message from the Zaibatsu telling him to come here. He bundled me into his car and then took me back to Violet Systems. As we drove back, Heihachi's words ran through my mind over and over. Why did he let me interview him like that? Why did he leave everything to me? And what was that mournful look in his eyes? Question upon question whirled through my mind, but not a single answer.
戦いとは最後にどちらが立っているか、それだけのこと。行くとするか。
Everything went down only a few hours later. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lee was feverishly trying to ascertain Heihachi's whereabouts. Eventually, his spy satellite spotted him and transmitted a picture to us. I stood there in shock.
Emote!
The man I'd spoken to was somewhere unbelievable.
But act like it! Emote!
死に場所にここを選ぶとはな。わしと貴様にとってはふさわしい場所。決着をつけるとするか。貴様をここで終わらせる。
I don't get. Can you perfect this then? Oh no.
その程度か。まだまだ。しぶといやつ。ならば。待っておったぞその姿。砕け散れ。
Oh no. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I know it's story mode, but oh.
何？バカだ。
Do it.
黙れ。
Fight.
Make it decisive. Damn it. my goodness. Hey, I was on easy mode. That was my controller. Stay down, son.
まだ死んでおらんか。この霊兵八。
So that's how you do. That's emoting. See how both these people are emoting. I do love this moment. You get to see Archie suffering for all this. It's basically abuse for a father finally came through the son. It's just how all this all started was when he just gave up on being a father to him. It's a very poetic sense to it. I'll give it that. Again, you wonder why Gibbons didn't focus on her bond because there's never any bond here. At least, again, implies there's bond. Maybe we didn't introduce young Kazuya before his mother was killed. But still. I love the way how Kazuya looks. It's not a look of he's new this devilish evil smile. It's a song that he's finally, put this behind him. Or maybe not, but he's finally got this block out of his way, but yeah, he'll be back in Tekken 8.
戦いとは最後にどちらが立っているかそれだけだ
Truth be told, I'm lucky to still be alive.
What a way to de-hype a whole damn
no
story
normal
moment.
person could understand the reality of everything I've seen.
I mean, other people did.
The truth of it all. Our world was dragged into a war between humans and devils. I'm just one person, but it is my job as a reporter to get the truth out, which is exactly why I'm writing this piece now. One day, the fighting will end.
Is that Tekken 8?
I just hope.
I mean, we don't want fighting again.
The world will be at peace.
Or will the war be over? Oh, that's it. I'm gonna go through these credits, but oh, this is a chart with all his things put all together. We're doing that shot of young Kazuya. Because I'm not really supposed to answer his questions. Also, the story mode was good for what it was. Again, I think more characters should be included, but I understand that whole need of just focusing on those characters actually involved. And yeah, there are some characters that are not involved. You know, Jin's new I can't remember. Jin's cousin. He's not cousin to me right now. And that kind of sucks that she wasn't. But I guess it's supposed to focus on, on the Mishimas and, Hachijos. Which kind of sucks that Jin's not really given a chance to be a character. It's kind of interesting, you go through this entire story mode, and I don't think we ever play as Jin, and Jin doesn't really get a character episode. Devil Jin did, but not Jin himself. I wonder if he was cut. There is a Jin scene of him actually being, aware, but it could have been more interesting. Maybe I guess I would have seen more. But it also makes Lars a gaping head wound, because it sounds like, again, that, Hachi knew Devil Jin was never his. So how to lock the Lars a child of love? Was thrown away? Not to be bombs? So we're going to get a recon of his origin? The game we hear say the whole purpose of Lars' birth was so to see his other Devil Jin. But he knows Devil Jin's pain. So what are we at here? I'm confused. Anyway, regarding that great part, I just wish there was still more characters involved. But again, maybe Tekken 8 will resolve that, and maybe he did need it. I mean, this game doesn't really have a retaining hero. I guess there are 3 protagonists. Oh yeah. What happened to Akuma? I mean, I guess I know kind of the story is for that around that. Oh yeah. I just wish there's more. I think character episodes kind of a waste. Fit it just one episode doesn't really do anything. I think old school thinking is a better idea where you had a mid story mode scene. And at least a little bit of, introduction, people talking, so good idea what's going on. But here, it's just so damn random. Again, this game, the story mode is not bad. And again, it's a fighting game. It's really hard to make a story mode have people find reasons to fight each other. So I understand cutting down right there. And again, I do appreciate there was no big power levels out of nowhere. Not unlike Mortal Kombat, where no one's power level really matters, where anybody can be anybody, so it doesn't take any seriously. Here, scaling was done correctly. There's no character where I thought it was really out of hands, and characters who shouldn't have beat other characters, the character got up and still willing to fight. So it wasn't really that bad. But still, well. Oh, we get the guy's letter. Whatever. Choose a different song here. Come most of the end. Why is SNK here? Interesting. Oh my, the DLC characters make sense. Did that change to include them at the end there? Okay, you gotta excuse me, AMC. I wonder if they promote this at AMC. That's interesting. I know we have at least Noctis. I haven't played that Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 15. That just tells you which Final Fantasy I was playing. SNK, yeah, we have Keith Howard. So I think, I guess Game Comes gives Hachi a little bit more depth, more screen time. So I guess I'll do a picture more for that. And I do like the anguish and confusion of Kazuya, because we don't really get to see gender of Kazuya. We have hints of it with June, but we never really saw that actually, really indeed, unless it's an outside material. So Kazuya's, reaction to his mom is very interesting. His denial of the fact that his mom was so killing is still very interesting. Again, I still disagree with the idea of Kuma. I don't think Kuma was a good idea in this game at all. I think that was really poorly done, but the way he's used, it's not, he doesn't take you over the whole story mode. It's just weird how everyone's like, a weird character out of nowhere, but compared to other characters in here, if you really look at all, I mean, I'm just saying, how long have we had, Yoshimitsu? All the robots that find these tournaments, the animals, I would think there'd be at least a little bit more openness. But still, I still think there was a lot of, I think there was some heart to this, except for, the narrator, the newsman. I don't know what the point was at. The newsman, something out there. But still, I did enjoy what I saw. But again, I don't think ceremony longer. I just think it should have been focused in different ways. It could have been really written differently. Again, I mean, I think a character episode would have been better for for Lisa instead of that. But I understand Lisa's that comes from Tekken 6, so I guess that makes sense. Ooh, it actually got Jeffrey Dean Morgan. It was an impersonator. I mean, I don't expect it was, but still. Hope he was paid well. I mean, he probably was. Oh yeah, in memory of Masaya Nakamura. I wonder if is that his new voice actor? I know there's a second voice actor. And one thing, the second voice actor that died, I'm talking about Hachi. Alright, here's our scene. Oh, we're not there yet. I think I would know that by now.
やはり G 社は戦争を止める気はないようだ。
はい、各地で侵攻を開始しています。このままでは。
これが平八なき後の世界だ。
Really? I guess Hachi was the lesser evil.
世界にこの戦乱を引き起こしたのが貴様であるならば、これを収めるのもまた貴様の宿命。あとはお前しかいないんだ。ああ、俺がやらねば。デビルの力を持つ者として。カズヤは俺が殺す。
I guess it's gonna be a gameplay development here. Children begin by loving their parents. After a time, they judge them. Rarely, if they do, do they forgive them? Oscar Wilde. That's such a good quote for this game. That was the quote right there. Ooh, against Hachi. Okay. I guess we're not exactly done. We're done for story mode today, but I guess we'll just do left. We'll do the special chapter in the last 2 chapters of character episodes, the next one. But yeah, thank you for all being here.